I thought this was for sure gonna be hot, but it's not.
Yeah, this is just really good.
Oh wait, no. All right, my name is Jason Whittle. I'm the team leader of the Jason Whittle All-Pro team with RE/MAX Lake of the Ozarks, and I am here with 7 of my dumbest agents. We're here to do a Hot Ones challenge. We get asked lots of different questions about the lake as it pertains to real estate. So we thought instead of just answering those in the normal way, we're going to try 5 of the hottest wings that we can possibly do. And we are here at Smokin' Jones Barbecue on North 5 in Camden, which if you haven't been here, is an awesome place. They've just got it all redone, really cool. The food is phenomenal, and I'm hoping he's going to feed us some real food afterwards, because I'm really nervous. The last time Nathan had us do this, it didn't go well. So I guess we'll start. We've got my main man Mike here is going to dish out the goodies, so bring it on out, Mike.
All right, so the first one is a basic mild buffalo wing here. So nothing too crazy or anything yet. We're gonna build ourselves up to it here.
I don't know if I even trust him that this is mild. That's good.
Yeah, it's
Really good.
I better start talking a little more while I still can.
Yeah.
We got Michael and Sandra Gailey down here on the end, our husband-wife dynamic duo. We got Corey Franks. He's not German, but Corey Franks, he's an awesome agent we've got here. We've got my buddy Ryan Schaffner to the right of me. Ethan Lee, just next to him. You guys all know Ethan. And we got Ryan Becker. It's just Ryan Becker, but he's got an extra ER on there, not sure why. But and then my guy Troy Meyer down on the end, he's missing his better half. She chickened out. Troy's super excited. He loves hot things. He was begging everybody to do this. So
It's going to get interesting real fast.
So we get asked all kinds of real estate questions as it pertains to Lake of the Ozarks. Is obviously Lake of the Ozarks is a little different place. You may have 2 houses that are exactly the same, sitting right next to each other, and one of them might be worth 40% less than the other one. And the first question is why is it so difficult to price my home here at Lake of the Ozarks?
Well, as you already mentioned, there are so many factors that go into it, and it's not as simple as like in a city where you have number of bedrooms, square foot, and neighborhood pretty much defines your price.
I think too, like topography of the land or water depth, dock envelope, those are all big ones too. In location, view, yeah, it's hard to, you got to put a value on a view if it's going to be, in a cove or a main channel, but then you've got roughness of water versus calm water, so just a lot of different factors that play into lakefront.
And there's no exact science as you're doing that. People want to know, well, how much does that reduce or how much does that increase? And the reality is there's no exact science to it. All right, we're getting ready to do round number 2. We got 1 down, 4 more to go. Big Mike, what do you got for it?
All right, round 2. Still basic buffalo, just a little spice this time. A little more cayenne pepper in the sauce this time here. So still nothing too terrible. Nothing, a little ranch, a little yum sauce won't calm down there.
Another question that gets asked by us is, why Lake of the Ozarks? Why would someone want to buy a home here at Lake of the Ozarks as opposed to a different lake somewhere else in the country?
We're unique. We have the #1 recreational lake in the country, and we have a lot of things that, we're in the top 5 best places to boat and dine. That's kind of pretty hard to compete with when you have so many great coastal locations. Easy to have fun here and minimize the work that comes with your property.
I know one of the most important things is that on this lake you can have your own private dock right in front of your home, and you don't get that at most lakes. Usually it's a community dock down the road.
The lake offers so much as well. You can have a single family residence. You can have condo and investment property. There's so much to do here. So a lot of markets don't offer that.
That hot sauce that went down the wrong pipe. I think one thing that really brings people to the lake area too is it's centrally located in the United States. So,
And the cost of living here is so reasonable. You're not like in Florida. You're not like in California where everything is just outrageously expensive to live. Taxes cost you an enormous amount. Here we're very conservative.
It's amazing how many of our clients, when they see the tax note, they're like, at first they're taken aback because they think it's per month, and then we're like, well, no, that's for the whole year, and they're like, what? No way, because the taxes are just insanely low. It is a cheap place to own property here. All right, we got 2 down, 3 more to go, boys and girls. Everybody ready? All right, let's bring on Mike. What you got for us, Mike?
All right, round 3. A little different pepper here, a little hotter than this one here. Still shouldn't be too bad, but it'll taste a little difference in this one here. So
I don't trust you, Mike. That one's got a little more spice.
Eat it. Garlic itself is a staple.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna edit that.
Yeah, that was a little hotter. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
All right, let's do another question for you guys. While you guys can still talk, you know what? So why should somebody who's moving to Lake of the Ozarks or somebody who's leaving Lake of the Ozarks, why should they use us? Anybody want to answer that?
We're the best.
Wow. Ramped up quick.
I think a good reason to use our team is that if you're selling, we have one of the best marketing departments.
We used to. We just fired them.
Expired today. But yeah, we get a lot of money thrown into it. Jason, really spends time investigating what is most productive marketing-wise and puts his dollars there.
Why do you guys have milk? Is it hot?
What was the question?
Why?
Well, we know the lake really well. I mean, we know it like the back of our hand. We know, there's, as we kind of touched earlier, there's something for everybody here. So if what you're looking for may be vastly different depending on which location you go to. So if you get with somebody that knows the lake really well, we can kind of guide you towards that.
And a lot of times, I mean, you're not just working with an individual agent, although we're with you every step of the way, but we have a whole team of people that can help you every step of the way, whether you're buying or selling. So
I'm dying here, so we work really hard. That's all I'm saying.
I think that's one of the things that makes us different too, is our referral network. We've worked with not just handymen or just carpet layer. I mean, it's everything, to builders, to foundations, to septics. Every specialty of a building process we pretty much know a contractor for. So I think that's really important because there's so many different types of homes here at the lake.
Another thing that people often see value in is that we have such great relationships. I mean, we're using these people so often. When you sell 300 or 400 homes every year, when we make the phone call for the client to call in a favor, a lot of times we get them there a little quicker. And at the end of the day, kind of like what Ryan said, we're never gonna refer somebody that we wouldn't allow work on our own home. So
don't be scared.
Absolutely.
This is we got the heat fork, kind of separates the.
it's either gonna
This
put
is
hair in
not
your
a good
chest
sign.
or make it fall off.
Yeah, they're hot.
All right, so I got a good question for you guys. So let me ask you this. One of the questions that we get asked a lot are, first off, are you from here? Are you full-time here? Are you part-time here? Because we get a lot of agents that come in from different areas. It's hot? Howdy?
Well, one thing Ryan said earlier about it, we can do a better job because we know the lake really well. But not all of us were born and raised here. But I think everybody either was born and raised here or been coming here pretty much their whole lives. We didn't move here full time until about 7 years ago, but
Well, there's a big difference between knowing the lake and knowing the lake real estate market as well. Things are always changing, and if you don't stay current with everything, you might really miss something, and it could cost a client a lot of money.
You know, if you're not here all the time, if you're not in this market selling full time, it's asinine to think that I could truly represent my client in the best interest because there's so many nuances. There's no way that I could go to St. Louis or Kansas City or even Columbia and represent any client just because I have a Missouri real estate license. My sister asked me to help her find a house in Kansas City, and I absolutely wouldn't do it because I just feel like we're doing a disservice when we do that to our clients. And so the lake of all places with all the nuances, not understanding water depth or dock envelopes. 2 houses may have 80 feet of lakefront, but if one of them pies in, you may not be able to get a dock there, or you may be able to only get a 1-well dock. just make sure that whether you use our team or somebody else, you're interviewing people and you are finding somebody who's a full-time agent in that market that you're buying or selling in.
God, my mouth is burning.
Wow, that was hot. Yeah, that one hurt a lot worse after it went down. Yeah. All right, we got one more to go. That was supposed to be the last one, but Mike and Nathan are liars, so we got one more. Mike, what do you got?
All right.
I don't want to die.
Death on the bone.
Death on a bone.
I'm actually pretty impressed. You guys are doing pretty awesome out here.
Do the little dab on it.
Just you gotta get lunch after this. I'll do it with you.
Okay. You go first. I'm truly.
You really died?
The other dude said, "Hey, rah." Oh, you can do it first.
What are you talking about now?
What's going on here?
That's probably enough for everybody.
Well, did he explain what this one even was?
Yeah.
Or did he just say, hey, this made a 12-year-old cry and then just walk off?
All right, a lot of. Sorry. So, last question. One of the questions we get all the time, and there's a lot going on in the world right now. There's a lot of noise, there's a lot of stuff, but at the end of the day, in 2021, what's your guys' prediction? We gonna have a good year in real estate, or is the world falling apart?
The world's not falling apart. It's going to be a good year.
I think it's going to continue on as it has. I think one of the things, there's so many negatives associated with COVID, but if you try to be a positive person and look at what some of the positive, it's allowed businesses to expand on their work from home philosophies, and so many people work from home. And if you're going to work from home, why not work with a lake view? Yeah. And I think that's a huge deal.
If you talk to any of the true real estate economists, interest rates are going to remain low. Not just our inventory, but nationwide. If you look at where we were inventory nationwide in 2005 through kind of 2010, it hovered around that 4 million mark. We're actually at under 1 million right now. And that hasn't happened since before 2000. So over 20, longer than 20 years ago have we ever been even under 2 million. So housing market's going to stay strong. Prices are going to continue to increase. Are you guys dying?
I didn't think this was as bad as the last one.
Not yet.
I don't trust you guys.
There it is.
Like at first you're like, that's not bad at all. And it's like,
This one's rough.
Where's the Swiss cake rolls?
get in your eye, that's a bad deal.
No! I dropped it.
My eyes are watering bad.
All right, hey, we just want to say thank you so much for joining us. Thank you to Mike Jones and the Smoking Jones Barbecue. If you have not been out here, please come out, take a look, take a look, get some good food. Don't order these wings. Order their normal wings. It really is a great place to come out and get barbecue. It's getting hotter by the second. This is crazy. It really was not that bad. Also, we just want to say we would love to help you. I'm sure you really want to use a bunch of people who are not very bright, but we really do know the real estate market. We really do understand Lake of the Ozarks real estate. We would love to help you with all your real estate needs, whether you're buying, selling. We work with investors. It is a great time. It's a great time. It's a great time to buy real estate here at Lake of the Ozarks. Oh, God.